Hello friends and welcome to another Powered Arena Cube draft. If you're new here, my name is Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft video every single day. If that's something that interests you, I would love to have you along for this ride. Get down there, like, comment, subscribe, tell these robots that you enjoy this type of content. It really does help me out. You know how all that stuff works. But we're going to be diving in with something here. Look at this weak pack. Oh my goodness. I'll be real. So I'm looking at a couple of red cards. Somewhat interesting. Fire Covenant would be good if we wanted to do something in the control-ish shell. Mystic Delighted Halfling might be more my general speed. You know how we like to draft around here. As is, that's a little less broken than anything else. Maybe we start with like a Rogran Triome and we look at being 5-color, but maybe I think I'm going to start with a Elvish Mystic. It is just like my favorite thing to be doing. No More Lies might be better. Actually, no. Let's Elvish Mystic. And we're going to see what happens there. Ancient Tomb is probably the strongest card in the pack, but I don't like Ancient Tomb in this. It's just not my favorite thing to be doing. Ooh, following Elvish Mystic up, there's a Johnny and Stoneforge and Luris, which are all insane, but there's also a Mana Vault. And that's not really a difficult pick right there. There's a Drop Island, which I would love to get a Drop Island, but Mana Vault is by far the strongest card in this pack. Bar none. I mean, a Johnny's good, but it's an Ajani, not a Mana Vault. You know what I mean? Here, Elvish Mystic, I really do like Essica's Chariot a lot. We could be looking into something like Cosmic Grand Zenith if we wanted to be in Bant. Enduring Innocence would also be maybe interesting. But if we're going to be in green, it's probably better that we're in green-blue. There is a Tameo here which might come around, or a Restless Vinestalk. Either would be good. We're going to take the Essica's Chariot. Ooh. There's a Rathalos and a Tifa, and an Explorer. I do like the idea of being able to do Tifa things, but I think Rathalos is probably going to be a little bit more of what we're looking for here. If we're taking this Rathalos, maybe we wheel one or two of these Eldrazi and we see what's up. There is also a Lightning Greaves here. Lightning Greaves is interesting, but taking Rathalos is going to be better for us long term. Dismember would be good. Esper Origins obviously would be pretty alright. I just like this card a lot. This card is very good. I've had a chance to play a little bit of Standard, and being able to play Esper Origins in Standard is super fun. It's a great card. Lightning Greaves will go good if we end up in the Nadu deck. But let's just take the Rathalos for now. Ooh. Here I want to look at like Regrowth or Sylvan Caryatid. There's also Mind Twist, Memory Lapse, and Consult. Preacher of the Schism's also interesting. Zagoth Triome is probably like the exact Triome that we would want to have as well. But Sylvan Caryatid gives us a mana dork for the things that we want to be mana dorking out eventually when we get those things that we want to mana dork out. The thing is, we have the right side of the equation right now, which is the early game. So let's take it. Immediately follow that up with like an Archon of Cruelty here. When this creature enters or attacks, target opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, discards a card and loses 3 life. You draw a card and gain 3 life. Insanely good. I will say Sin Spear's Punishment might almost be more interesting to me because this is less good when people take it generally. But let's take the Archon. That's a good thing to ramp into. Fallen Shinobi or Tear Asunder. So Fallen Shinobi is insanely good, and I would like to take it. Tear Asunder, if we're going to be in green-black, we're going to have access to black, so we should have some removal. Let's take the Fallen Shinobi and see if we can fix our mana. Prime time. Oh. Bristly Bill might be the pick here, honestly. Bristly Bill is kind of almost exactly what you want, but we have Mana Vault and Rathalos. Being able to hit prime time early is going to be amazing if we can. Trollakaza Doom's going to give us some mana fixing. Keen-Eyed Curator gives us some interaction, so maybe we take that. Being able to interact with the graveyard on a lot of decks can be very good, so maybe we should be taking that. Infernal Grasp and Nissa would both be interesting. We're going to take Drop Island pretty easily here. The fact that Drop Island got all the way around is kind of crazy. Here, Restless Vinestalk's a tapped land, but it does things. And I've talked a couple of times about wanting tapped lands that do things. Now, do we want something like an Ulamog? No, we probably want something like an Explore. We probably don't even want Tifa, in all honesty. If we had Bristly Bill, I would take Tifa. We will take the Memory Lapse here. We will take the Sin. And we're in a great spot. Deck's looking phenomenal. Now let's see what we got going on here. There's an Inquisition Thunder Trap Trainer. I got too many creatures right now. Phyrexian Metamorph is interesting. I mean, honestly, Life Death, interesting to me. I think Restless Cottage might be the pick, though, honestly. Phyrexian Metamorph, being able to copy something would be really good, too. Maybe Restless Cottage comes back around. I think I'd rather have the Phyrexian Metamorph. So here's an Oracle of the Alpha. 3 mana for a 2/3 flyer. Whenever it attacks, scry 1, but it conjures the power 9 into your library. The thing is, that includes 5 mana rocks and 4 non-mana rocks. Now, mind you, those non-mana rocks are generally very strong cards, but I think this is not phenomenal. Lumbering Worldwagon is going to fix some of our lands. Honestly, Coveted Jewel might also be pretty dang good. Subtlety might be powerful. Let's take Oracle. Oracle's going to be fun, so let's take it. Ooh, Birds of Paradise or Earthbender Ascension. I think we're going to take the Birds of Paradise. Pretty easily. Elvish Mystic Bird, Sylvan, and Rathalos puts us in a good situation here. There is an Underground Sea for the blue-blackness, but Birds is very strong. Here, I mean, there's a Go for the Throat. It's non-artifact creature, which is annoying. There's Heritage Reclamation, which, I mean, I'm kind of here for Heritage Reclamation, if I'm being honest. Narset, Parter of the Veils, can't draw more than 1 card, so if we gain access to the draw 7s, this would be one of those effects. Thing is, we have a bunch of creatures, so let's take the Heritage Reclamation here. I mean, Portal to Phyrexia is also somewhat interesting, but let's take the Heritage Reclamation. Ooh, Boseiju. There's an Entomb. There's also a Grist. Sacrifice a creature when you do destroy target creature or planeswalker. I mean, honestly, we could take Grist, but there's a Boseiju here, and Boseiju is one of those, like, really good utility lands that can also go into your deck. And I don't think we're going to struggle for playables. Legend of Kuruk would like to have Grist strong. Let's take the Boseiju. Ooh, Hullbreacher. Here we will take Hullbreacher. Hullbreacher is just very strong. And now if we have any of those draw 7 effects, we'll be in a much better spot. Booster Tutor is strong, but there is a Vaultborn Tyrant. And I do really like the Vaultborn Tyrant, if I'm being honest. It does gain you some life, so that's nice. Natural Order. I would like the Ramming Up, but yeah, Natural Order. Restless Cottage came back around, glad to have it. A little bit of fixing. Bitterbloom Bear, purely because the rest of these I'm not going to play. I mean, maybe Endstone I'll play, but let's take the Bitterbloom Bear. I just want to draft it. Underground Sea. Earthbender Ascension is interesting. Earthbend 2, then search your library for a basic land card, put it on battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Yeah, let's take the Underground Sea and fix our... No, let's take the Earthbenders. No, Underground Sea. Fix our mana. Don't let me have bad mana. It is something that I have allowed myself to do way too often. And now we have really good mana. Although I wish this were a Bayou. Right now we're natural ordering into Vaultborn or Sin, not Craterhoof. That's my only hang up right now. You know me. I'm I'm really easy to please. If I can natural order and do Craterhoof Behemoth, I'll be happy. No Narset mech around, but we're gonna take the generous and we'll sideboard it for now. Grist came back around. We'll take it. Creeping Tar Pit. We got all of the Restless Vinestalk, Restless Cottage, and Creeping Tar Pit, and an Air Tie. We will play an Air Tie. Here, though. Oh. Okay, so we have pretty good mana. Do we want to take the Persist? It can bring back Archon or Vaultborn or Primeval, and I think that's where we're at. It can also bring back Fallen Shinobi. So we do have some interesting combos with Persist, and it brings back other things too. So let's take that. We're looking at 22 playables, so we're gonna be cutting some things. Well, one sec, yeah. And then 6 lands over there. Airtie might be getting the cut. Explores on the cusp. Oh, this looks like a pretty nice deck, honestly. Reanimate? And of course. Leovold, Uro, Fastbond, all very strong, but the Reanimate for our stuff should be very, very strong too. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Reanimate. Leovold would be very, very strong. Honestly, Scalding Tarn would also be very, very good, but Reanimate's the best card in the pack by far. So would there ever be a reason to not take Time Twister right now? I don't think it's as good for me, so maybe Thoughtseize is a little bit better. I mean, there's also Otawara, but that just makes Rathalos worse. For minimal upside, let's take the Thoughtseize. Llanowar Elves. We'll take the Llanowar. I love this art for Llanowar. It goes so stupid for no reason. Oh, and when I say it goes stupid, I mean it looks like gorgeous. Like absolutely non-magical, but like in a great way. Sorry, I'm topping off my coffee. Yeah, we're gonna take the Llanowar. Ooh, and we're gonna take the Ouroboros here. I enjoy having me some Ouroboros. I think Grist is getting cut, and Noble Hierarch's coming in. Emperor Bones, honestly. No, we're gonna take the Noble Hierarch. We're gonna drop the Metamorph. Do we take the channel? No, we take the Green Sun Zenith. If we had the Thoughtseize we'll keep, Reanimate we'll keep. We make 3 cuts. Kieran-Eyed Curator. I mean, honestly, Keen-Eyed Curator should probably stay. That's interaction. Explorer's gone. I think Oracle the Alpha's just gone too. Airtight might also be gone. Is that the next cut? Yeah, I think this is what we're looking at here. We need some draw, probably. Bitter Triumph is a really good one for us to have. Pillage the Bog would be interesting, but I think Bitter Triumph is exactly what we're looking for here. I do think we take the Wan Chitong. Upheaval is interesting, but Wan Chitong's going to be a little bit better. Oh my gosh, Leovold came back around. I do think we take the Scalding Tarn. No. Take the Leovold. We'll take the Otawara. Underworld Breach so someone else doesn't have it. Oh my goodness. Duelist of the Mind. I mean, we're going to take the Sneak Attack just to put it in the sideboard. Trepid sideboard. Lion's Eye Diamond last. I got Underworld Breach and Lion's Eye Diamond. I'm probably doing something wrong with this. 4 Swamp. I'm probably going down a Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 black sources should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue sources. That should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 green sources, sure. Keen-Eyed Curator. We're going to drop actually the Heritage Reclamation, and Keen-Eyed Curator can come back. Memory Lapse gone. And I'm like looking at Essica's Chariot or maybe Persist. I mean, honestly, Thoughtseize might not be great. Let's do it. I 100% cannot claim that that is the correct way to create that deck. It is what I'm doing. So, there's that. Yeah, this looks amazing. We're actually able to Leovold on turn 2 with these lands. That's actually sick. Allure-us. Ugh. I have a nice hand, and this is what you're gonna do to me? Play something non-interactive like a draw spell. Honestly, if they go like Ice Till Explorer here, that's probably the worst for me. Because they'll just be able to outrace me with all of their lands and a card advantage. I want to see this idol group live. The Druids. Add Lurus to your hand. Holy. He's gonna be able to lure us, bring back frickin' Black Lotus, though. That's my problem. Yes, I got it. The Lurus Black Lotus combo. What am I playing against here, man? I'm saving Hull Breacher. Try to do something crazy. Do a draw 7. Yeah, they've got a deep cavern bat. That's annoying. Here's my Hull Breacher. I'm gonna take my natural order probably. A non-land. You may exile a non-land. So they didn't exile one? Interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna natural order. And I'm gonna natural order into Wellborn Tyrant. Gain 3 life, draw a card. No attacks. One, two, three, four. Or 1, 2, 3. Playing another Black Lotus. They can play anything in their deck, sir. Yes. Am I about to get comboed out? I feel like I'm about to get tendrils. Actually, did I just get mind twisted for my whole hand? That's annoying. Nice. I'm about to take 2 cards. Sure. I'm getting in for 6. We're in like a rough little spot right now. The mind twisting me for 5 was kind of crazy work. Now I wish Faultborn Tyrant was a primetime. Is no longer a ring bearer friend. Nice life gain. All right. End turn. The Ring. Your ring bearer is legendary and can be blocked by creatures with greater power. Whenever your ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard. Whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller sacrifices it. Whenever your ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. Dang. Is there even more? I'm gonna block that somehow. Sure. Gain 3 life and draw. Nice. Oh, 5 mana. That'll put me at 6, and I have a creeping tar pit that can attack next turn. Again, the lands that can attack are good. Inquisition. You got it, man. The thing is, he doesn't have a way to remove Hull Breacher, and it's creating a ton of problems for him. And that's what I'm kind of here for. Playing the Samwise. You can't pop Soul Guide Lantern to draw. My turn. Discard this. Just discard this card. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. They've got no way to interact with the Creeping Tar Pit. If this just wins, love that. Good game. They did a lot of things over there, and I feel like we did not do very much. Ugh. That is a game where our opponent played a lot of Magic, but did a lot of nothing. I think they cast Black Lotus like 10 times that game, which in and of itself, that's an achievement to be proud of. We're gonna keep. We can do Labeled on 2 again. Boom. Pay 0. Confirm. I just want the energy. Nice oust. Nice Mox Ruby. Attack for 3 in the air. Next turn we can Primeval Titan, or we can Fallen Shinobi in the air, returning a Subtlety. Those are cool lands, not the M19. Although that is kind of cool. That'd be cool in a full art, maybe. Ooh, I do not like the Narset energy that we're getting here.
Every day. No one is more meditate and prepare.
A Chain Lightning. Ooh. Labeled. Next, this is gonna kill that. This is gonna go here. We're gonna ninjutsu this, returning this.
This was overwhelming.
2, nice. And then we're gonna play the birds. We can't play the Thornspire, sadly. Discard, draw, not bad. Ooh, Ursa is a good one. No blocks. Yay. Not a bad one. Mana Dork on 1, 3-drop on 2, Fallen Shinobi on 3 is very, very strong. Let me get that curve every game. Actually, 2 games in a row where I've been able to lay a Vold on 2 is pretty sick. Walking Carpet, the veteran brawler. Let's do it. We're going to keep this, but this is not a great one. We are going to Green Sun for a bird on 2 probably, depending on what we draw. Forest makes me not want to go for a bird. We will Green Sun for 2. Sylvan Caryatid's just a little bit better than Bird here. They're in the color of removal, and I don't want to be removed. Come on now. That's just rude.
Soon, this system will be mine. Just what I needed.
I will play Essica's Chariot next turn. Unless I draw an island, probably, and then I'll hold up Wanchitong. What you looking for, Tezzy? A Retrofitter Foundry. Damn. He's holding up 1 mana. What's he holding up mana for? I'm gonna hold up Hull Breacher to see what they do. Sure, Mountain Cycle, valid. Five color? 5-color Tolarian Academy, friend? Or, well, I guess they don't have white. I'm like, wait. At least they're not playing all 5 of the colors. The blood token.
This technology is advanced, but exploitable.
One, two, three. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might be in a rough spot here, friend.
system I can
Try to play a draw 7. That's my goal here.
I am power.
It's kind of funny that we're just kind of sitting here with a Hull Breacher. I will say. Resolves. You got it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We're gonna block the 2/2. What do you got going on over there, friend? No attacks. End turn.
Bow to your new overlord.
The Tezzeret's annoying. We'll hope that Hull Breacher holds him off. Sure. You have to create a whole bunch of frickin' loyalty. Actually, yeah, he gets...
Mana still
Sure,
obeys
you get it, man. I'm kind of done with this game. The slow decision making on top of having all of the decisions, not fun Magic for me. I'd rather move on. You get to win. I appreciate it. Now, maybe we'll play that deck sometime. Before 30 seconds? It waits for me to, like, call it out. Are you listening, MTG Arena? We're gonna keep this. We do only have one blue for the Wan Chi Tong and a lot of mana. But I gotta trust that we're gonna draw another blue or something that we can do. We'll see. Ooh, Inquisition, sure. Wan Chi Tong probably. Or Mana Vault, yeah. Okay, Mr. Dowthai Voidwalker. Let's hope we draw an Ouroborid. Annoying. Actually, that's really, really kind of awful. Emperor Bones. Sure. We got no creatures here, man. You got something? Damnation? Take that action. Draw a card. One, two, three, four, 5. 6. Not being able to do anything to the Ouroboros is kind of sucky. 4, 5, 6. Hopefully we draw an untapped land. We can play the Sin Spear. Nice. I don't have any permanents in my graveyard because of the things that you've played. Literally, Ember of Bones and Dothai Voidwalker immediately. Yes, I will take that action. Oh my goodness. God. That sucks. That really just feels awful. That one felt really bad. Okay. Maybe it was the 2 back-to-back that tilt me. But 2-2. Let's at least keep a positive record here. We're not throwing this one. Maybe we'll be on the play and not get our hand torn apart. Fingers crossed. The other one we lost, was that when we got Mind Twisted for 5? Or did we win that game? I cannot... It feels like a fever dream. Then again, that one was kind of funny. We will keep this. Green Sun for 1 to go get a Birds of Paradise or an Ignoble Hierarch. Birds of Paradise. Oh, double fetch, nice. No blocks. End turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we draw a forest next turn, we'll be able to play Volborn. One, two, three, four, 5. So we're gonna play this. One, two. Yeah. then next turn we can Vaultborn Tyrant. Ooh. Oh, crap. One blocker, no trample. A Vaultborn Tyrant coming down. Without removal for Might Form Harmonizer. Oh, that's annoying.
I am the master of this world. I see no threat that
We might be dead.
my plan
Actually, dude. It feels just a little tilting. I'm gonna be honest, friends.
insight is vital to success.
Although, to be fair, we're just getting run over by kind of jank, and we drew all of our weird lands. Which, I mean, hey, sometimes that happens, man. Ooh, what are they natural ordering for, I wonder? A prime time? You got me, man. Alright. That was a pretty bad one. Those last 3 games were a straight downhill bobsled ride. If you guys are watching the 2026 Winter Olympics right now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. But hey, thanks for joining me on this draft. Hope to see you guys in tomorrow's. And remember, have a good day out there. Sometimes draft don't go your way. Sometimes life don't go your way, but you got this. Posy vibes, guys. See you tomorrow.